हेलो एवरीबॉडी। आज हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं जनवरी 2022 के करंट अफेयर्स एंड उसके साथ साथ आई ऑल्सो गिव यू सम ब्रीफ इन्फॉर्मेशन अबाउट देम। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। NITI Ayog released the Northeastern Region District SDG Index with support from which institution? So NITI in this question stands for National Institution for Transforming India. And the options are option A UNDP, option B UNICEF, option C World Bank, option D WTO. So the correct answer for this question is option A UNDP. UNDP stands for United Nations Development Program. सो नीति आयोग ने जो नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न रीजन डिस्ट्रिक्ट SDG इंडेक्स जो तैयार किया, जो रिलीज़ किया, उसमें उन्होंने टेक्निकल सपोर्ट UNDP से लिया, विच इज़ ऑल्सो यूनाइटेड नेशंस डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम. The index measures the performance of the district of the 8 northeastern states. A district-wise index is being prepared in the country for the first time. This SDG index will be used as a base for planning various development and welfare activities, education, healthcare. सो ये जो इंडेक्स रिलीज़ किया गया है, इट मेजर्स द परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ द डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑफ द 8 नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्टेट्स. अ डिस्ट्रिक्ट वाइज इंडेक्स इज़ बीइंग प्रिपेयर्ड इन द कंट्री फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम. मतलब ऐसे डिस्ट्रिक्ट वाइज इंडेक्स जो प्रिपेयर हुआ है कंट्री में, हमारी कंट्री में पहली बार हुआ है. This SDG index will be used as a base for planning various development and welfare activities. मतलब जो SDG index है, जो प्रिपेयर हुआ है, जो रिलीज़ हुआ है, will be acting as a base for planning various development and welfare activities, education and healthcare. Moving on to the next question. Which institution released the Women and Girls Left Behind Glaring Gaps in Pandemic Responses report? Options are option A, World Economic Forum, option B World Bank, option C UN Women, option D NITI Ayog. So the correct answer for this question is option C UN Women. United Nations Women recently released a new report titled Women and Girls Left Behind Glaring Gaps in Pandemic Responses. As per the report, women were less likely to receive COVID-19 relief from government. At least 29% of working mothers living with children lost their jobs, compared to 20% of working men living with children. Single women living with children were left behind more as per the report. तो इस रिपोर्ट में वुमेन एंड गर्ल्स लेफ्ट बिहाइंड ग्लेयरिंग गैप्स इन पैंडेमिक रिस्पॉन्सेज, इस रिपोर्ट में ऐसा स्टेट किया गया है कि वुमेन वर लेस लाइकली टू रिसीव COVID-19 रिलीफ फ्रॉम गवर्नमेंट. मतलब उनको थोड़े से जो COVID-19 के रिलीफ्स थे वो थोड़े कम मिले हैं, पर लेस लाइकली टू रिसीव देम. At least 29% of working mothers living with their children lost their jobs during the pandemic, as compared to 20% of working men living with children. And it is clear that more working mothers living with their children lost their jobs during the pandemic as compared to working men living with children. Single women living with children were left behind more as per the report. Let's come to the next question. E-Dakhil portal, which was seen in the news, is associated with which sector? The options are option A, right to information, option B, consumer complaints, option C, life certificate, option D, goods and services tax. So the correct answer for this question is option B, consumer complaints. So the union government has set up the ethercal portal, which provides a fast and easy facility to consumers around the country to conveniently approach the relevant consumer forum. As per the recent rules released by the Consumer Affairs Ministry, district commissions has jurisdiction for complaints where value of goods or services not exceeding 50 lakh rupees. State commissions can look on complaints in range of 50 lakh rupees to 2 crore rupees. National Commission will have jurisdiction exceeding 2 crore rupees. Consumers can also file complaint electronically. Means that complaints where value of goods or services will be below 50 lakh rupees will come under district commissions, and complaints in range of 50 lakh rupees to 2 crore rupees will be under state commissions, and national commission will have control on goods or services complaints above 2 crore rupees. Consumers can also file complaint electronically. So now moving on to the next question. Which country launched the Simok satellite carrier rocket with research devices? The options are option A, Bangladesh, option B, Iran, option C Israel, option D UAE. And the correct answer for this question is option B Iran. Iran launched a rocket to send 3 research satellites into space on 30th December 2021. It was the Simog satellite carrier rocket that had launched the 3 research devices at an altitude of 470 kilometers, or you can also say in terms of miles, 290 miles, at an altitude of 290 miles and at a speed of 7,350 meters per second. तो जो ईरान ने रॉकेट लॉन्च किया था to send 3 research satellites into space, they launched the rocket on 30th December. It was the Simog. The rocket had launched the 3 research devices at an altitude of 470 kilometers, या फिर ये भी कह सकते हैं 290 miles. In terms of miles, it was launched at an altitude of 290 miles and at a speed of 7,350 meters per second, which we can also say like 7.35 kilometers per second. Moving on to the next question, the largest single transfer of white rhinos which was recently undertaken transferred 30 rhinos from dash to dash. And the options are option A, South Africa to Rwanda, option B, USA to Rwanda, option C, Kenya to USA, and option D, Russia to Rwanda. And the correct answer for this question is option A, South Africa to Rwanda. 30 white rhinos were transferred from South Africa to Rwanda in a Boeing 747 chartered plane. This is the largest single transfer of white rhinos ever undertaken. The rhinoceros species is threatened by illegal poaching. Southern white rhino, one of 2 subspecies of white rhino, is considered almost endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, which is also IUCN. Moving on to the next question. Which state government slashed 25 rupees per litre on petrol and diesel prices for 2-wheelers owned by the poor? The options are option A, Odisha, option B, Tamil Nadu, option C, Jharkhand, option D, Kerala. So the correct answer for this question is option C, Jharkhand. So Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren announced concession of 25 rupees per litre on petrol and diesel prices for 2-wheelers owned by the poor. The concession will be given for 10 litres of petrol for every month. An amount of 25 rupees per litre would be transferred to the bank account of poor ration card holders. This means that the concession will be given to poor 2-wheeler owners of 25 rupees per litre, एंड ये कंसेशन भी इनको पर मंथ 10 लीटर्स ऑफ पेट्रोल पे मिलेगा, मतलब 10 लीटर्स ऑफ पेट्रोल फॉर एवरी मंथ. 10 लीटर्स पेट्रोल पर उनको 25 रुपीज़ का कंसेशन मिलेगा, विच वुड बी ट्रांसफर टू द बैंक अकाउंट ऑफ पुअर राशन कार्ड होल्डर्स. Moving on to the next question. What is the deadline for KYC updation for bank accounts as per the recent notification of RBI? The options are option A, January 31st, 2022, option B, March 31st, 2022, option C, June 30th, 2022, option D, September 30th, 2022. The correct answer for this question is option B, March 31st, 2022. RBI, which is the Reserve Bank of India, has extended the deadline for KYC in bank accounts till March 31st, 2022 from the previous deadline of December 31st, 2021. The deadline has been extended again due to the surge in the Omicron variant of the coronavirus in the country. तो मतलब ये जो deadline थी, which was till 31st of December 2021, is now extended till March 31st, 2022 due to the surge in the Omicron variant of the coronavirus in the country. Moving on to the next question. What is the GST to be collected by food aggregators like Swiggy and Zomato from January 1st, 2022? मतलब कितने % GST Swiggy और Zomato से collect किया जाएगा from January 1st, 2022? And the options are option A 5%, option B 8%, option C 12%, option D 18%. So the correct answer for this question is option A 5%. तो 5% GST कलेक्ट किया जाएगा फूड एग्रीगेटर्स लाइक स्विगी एंड जोमेटो से जनवरी 1st, 2022 के बाद से. Moving on to the next question. What is the existing annual income limit for identification of economically weaker section EWS? Options are option A 6 lakh rupees, option B 8 lakh rupees, option C 9 lakh rupees, option D 10 lakh rupees. And the correct answer for this question is option B 8 lakh rupees. So 8 lakh rupees is the existing annual income limit for identification of economically weaker section. Let's move to the next question. Which Indian company has commissioned India's largest solar power project at Rajasthan? Options are option A Adani Power, option B Azure Power, option C Tata Power, option D Renew Power. The correct answer for this question is option B Azure Power. Azure Power announced the successful commissioning of its largest project, 600 MWs. MWs means milliwatt. 600 milliwatt interstate transmission system ISTS connected solar project allocated by Solar Energy Corporation of India SECI. सो दिस इज़ इट फॉर टुडे. और अगर आपको ये वीडियो और ये करंट अफेयर्स नॉलेजेबल और इन्फॉर्मेटिव लगे तो डू टेल मी इन द कमेंट सेक्शन बिलो. Till then, thank you very much.